The sneaker that we're going to talk about is potentially one of the best sneakers that dropped this year. For me personally, definitely is top of my list. So here we have today's pair, guys, the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined. So, the Reimagined is a brand new idea from Nike to get some older pairs and make them like they were left on the shelf, with some minor details to be changed from their original pair to have that vintage outcome. But the good thing is that we're getting some great sneakers. As of now, the three pairs that got the Reimagined treatment are the Jordan 1 Lost and Found, the Royal Jordan 1, and of course the Jordan 3 White Cement. Also, we know for another pair that is getting the Reimagined treatment in the near future, and that is none other than the Air Jordan 4 in the bread colorway, which drops February 2024. I'm hyped for the Jordan 4 bread colorway as I have the 2090 pair, which I'm going to review soon, so stay tuned. And also they are changing the base material on the upper going from aluminum to leather, which I'm kinda surprised from this because Nike doesn't tend to do such a change. But as I have seen from leaked images, they are looking pretty good. So the only thing that we can do now is to wait and see them in hand. The details on this pair of threes are as close as possible to the original from the 80s, and this includes the updated elephant print to replicate the original from the 1980s. And I'm really happy for this detail, and I'm guessing you are as well. Nike kept the original Nike branding on the back as well as the Nike branding on the bottom. A lot of the other red shirts features the Jumpman on the back, so I'm glad they kept the original. And the only difference between this pair and the OG one, it's a yellow on the back tab and in the midsole, so to keep that vintage vibe to seem like it was left for a long period of time. And to be honest, this is the whole concept of the Reimagined series. I really like the cell tones and I think it gives more character to the sneaker. Now, of course, you've got the classic variant details like the Jumpman on the top, the little ice stays towards the bottom of the sneaker, then on the inside of the sneaker as well as the reverse of the tongue. Also around the outsole and in the Nike branding as well. About the material used in this pair are pretty decent, the leather feels soft and buttery and the elephant print also feels pretty standard to Air Jordan 3. Also because of the leather quality, the sneaker doesn't increase that much. I have worn my pair a lot of lately, you can also tell it from the bottom, and you can see there is barely any marks of creases or something. But here comes the twist, because on the release which was 11th of March, Nike released a crazy amount of 500,000 pairs, and since then we also get a lot of restocks. So as you can understand from that is that they split the production to many factories, so because of that there are a lot of quality control issues. From what I have seen, a lot of pairs seem to have issues with the leather quality between the left and the right pair, with the one to have the regular soft leather and the other one has the different leather quality. Or a generic consistency with the elephant print. They want to have a regular elephant print and the other to have a very thin one. Which in my opinion looks weird because it makes it look like they are two separate sneakers. In my pair the elephant print is consistent in both pairs, but the leather quality is slightly different from left to right. Not as much in other pairs that I have seen, where the leather material changed completely from one to the other, because here both pairs have good quality, it's just this one, as you can see, the leather is more soft and buttery than this. The one thing about that is in the last couple of years, we have seen it getting more frequently with a lot of pairs having quality control issues, like the Lost and Found where a lot of people literally see pairs with mold on them. So about sizing, in my opinion, it fits a little bit loose because of the sock liner, it's a little bit thinner than a regular Jordan 3. I recommend you go half size down. In the start it will be fit a little bit snug, but as long as you wait it will break in, so it will turn into true to size. But if you go true to size, it will still fit you, like the top box will be fine, but in the ankle area you will have some room, so it will fit a little bit loose. I don't mean that if you go the true to size you have to size up them, because you can wear both. Maybe double sock them so they aren't that loose. But if you have the opportunity to choose between both pairs, I would recommend you to go half size down. So now let's talk about if this pair was to buy for resale price. At the moment the sneaker is sold for 280 euros and the retail price was 210 euros. So is it worth to pay that extra 70 euros to buy this pair? So I get the hype in the last couple of years on the Jordan 4 model, so the other models are left on the side. But this is one of the most iconic pairs that Jordan brand has ever produced. Then you have the color blocking, which is one of the easiest pair to style. It's an all-white pair with some sail tones and a little bit of red here and there. Now on the leather quality that you find in this pair, it's actually pretty good. A soft tongue leather is exactly what this pair needed. And as of comfort, I can say it's exactly the same as any other John 3. Overall, I believe they're definitely worth the resale price, as it's a very high and wearable sneaker with a decent quality on the materials. But there is a twist. I would suggest do not go and buy them from any site like StockX, GOAT and many others. The reason why is because there are some pairs that have quality control issues, like I mentioned earlier, so ideal will be to go and see them up close and make sure that the elephant print and the leather is consistent on both pairs. Now you know the drill, I will give you some quick outfit that goes excellent with the Jordan 3 White Cement. So that's it for today's video guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Also leave a comment on which pair you believe is sneaker of the year. For me personally it must be this pair right here. Thank you all so much for watching and I'm gonna catch you into the next one.